2020 has changed the world forever. It has ushered in warranted stresses and organized chaos, protesting, irrational fears and thoughts. COVID-19, self-preserving imprisonment, social distancing, quarantine, and isolation. With the uncertainty in the world as we watch powerlessly through fake news, social media, and extreme limitation, we are forced to break free, think out of the box, move with the times, and bring us closer again safely. Rebuilding the connections most needed for personal and professional success and needs. Stay current, stay safe, and stay in touch. Let us help you. Our virtual services include webcasts, webinars, virtual events, promotions, and launch facilitating, event coordination, photography, videography, live streaming, animation, editing, virtual education and workshops, comprehensive production services, website design, development, SEO, maintenance, analytics, hosting, and so much more. We have been inspired to evolve. It is our business to know your business. Never let society limit your dreams. Be local or be international. Contact EP Digital. We handle it all. A multi-company built on experience and professionalism. Let's evolve together.
And we're live.
We are live. I don't have my headsets on, but we're live.
Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I can see there's quite a couple of people already online. And welcome.
They are.
Welcome. We're going to have a fantastic evening. As you probably saw, we kind of rebranded a little bit, calling this from tonight onwards.
Come on, we had a bit of fun. You did.
We're calling it the Untamed Show because it's all about variety. We always have lekker chats. We sing in between, and we discuss with you guys, all the fantastic stuff going on in the world and going on in your lives. And yeah, I just want to say, if you are watching one of the watch parties and you comment on there, we won't be able to see your comments. So we'll either respond to your comments afterwards, or you can go straight onto either my Facebook profile.
Live video comments. It's right next on the. If you are in a watch party, have a look. There's a tab, live video comments. Comment there, then we will see your comments as and when straight in front of us.
Jacques, I feel a little bit off balance. Can you move up a little bit more that way?
I can move.
No, other way.
Other way. Hold on.
Other way. You've got plenty space. Anyways.
Oh, I got a hold on. The time is the same again.
There we go. And so if you want to chat with us, please do so. You can either do it on YouTube, or you can do it on my profile, or on EP Digital's page, or of course on Untamed sa.co.za. You can watch there and chat there under live, and then also from tonight on the EP Digital website. So it is really, 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 really awesome, and it's great to have you guys here. So let's say hi to everyone. My sister Amanda.
Hello,
and
man.
The boys. Esther's busy doing huiswerk in al daardie goedjies. So
yeah, Brian's actually asking how you're feeling, just to give everybody a bit of background. Brian and Greg are actually the only ones that know. Emmanuel's been a bit man down from about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Started around about 1 o'clock, and I don't know if my sugar dropped a bit, but just all of a sudden, man down. So I slept the whole afternoon, and Jacques literally woke me up at 6 o'clock to quickly bath and rush and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
crazy time. But you know what? The show has to go on.
How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling okay, Jacques. I'm not gonna lie.
You had a few dark rings under the eyes, but thanks to fantastic concealer and lighting, he looks a lot better.
The rings are still there. It's
I
just
know.
thank you, stage makeup.
I'm
But
telling you.
yeah, just I'll be okay. You know, music and performing and just being with all of you always makes me feel better. So yeah, I'll be okay.
I know you will.
I'll be okay.
Start
My temperature is stable though, so it's not.
That it is.
It's not COVID. I don't think it is. No, it's definitely not COVID. Everything else is fine. I'm just feeling a little bit.
We don't know. That's the thing. But, you know, just be careful. Check temperatures. Check all. He actually hated me way in the beginning. And he actually still hates me probably with it because it's very easy. At least once a day, he gets a thermometer shoved into his mouth and just to check. It's whether we're in or out. Just rather know.
You have to be safe. You know, I heard today that apparently they're talking a little bit about possibly, you know, the fear of going back into a hard lockdown. And honestly, I don't think our country can afford it. I don't think so. But if I look at the amount of people busy dying because of COVID and all the new cases. You know, I've got my own theories on it, and I'm not an expert, so I'm not really going to share those theories.
We're going to talk about that stuff a bit later as well. But having said that, I mean, looking at everybody online. Oh, by the way, Greg says the dark rings are age. It is.
It's true. Turning 40 this year.
And it just get 40 is not. You do realize 40 is not a sentence.
You know, 20 years ago I was 20.
And your point.
It went like this.
I'm 45 this year. It went like this.
My little nephew said hello.
Hello, Dion.
My sister is here. Mary Ellen Wolf. Thank you for being here. It's really awesome to have you here.
Sister's also here. Esther. Hello,
Esther's
Esther.
here. Storm, Laura, you guys all, Brian, Greg, absolutely everyone that's here. I know my mom's also here somewhere for some reason.
Caroline.
She's not very chatty.
Caroline is also hello, Ms. Bosch.
How also is that? And Margaret. Hi, Margaret.
Hello, Margs.
Okay, anyways, let's go to the first song. And we've got a couple of surprises for you guys tonight. We decided, you know, we've been doing so well with our shows on a Wednesday and Saturday night because it really is variety. The stuff we talk about, the stuff you guys talk about, and then we discuss it. So going forward, we're going to make it a little bit more of a variety performance type of thing. So we've got a couple of surprises for you guys tonight.
We do, and it's also a lot of the songs tonight have a bit of a personal connotation to them because we've had a request from, I call her, well, hello.
Tyson also says hi.
Hey?
It is such an honor to have Mary and them here actually watching the show. And it is indeed. I can't tell you how honored we are. Really, we are.
We are indeed. And guys, just with everything going on your side, I think it's actually worse on your side, to be very honest.
Absolutely.
Just to anybody who is listening in, Mary Ellen Wolf and Tice Nielsen, they are part of an immaculate team. I mean,
whoa.
Duo Transcend. We've actually got a small snippet that we pinched off their YouTube. Sorry, guys. We pinched it off your YouTube earlier today just to share with you because I want to bring a few things into perspective a little later.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the guys, there's a lot of frustrations, a lot of things happening in our country, in South Africa at the moment. But the joke is, or it's not a joke, but the truth is it's happening everywhere. It's happening globally. We are not the only ones affected. And I mean, it's not just our government that's suppressing or doing this or doing that. It's happening all over. It is the general rule of thumb. Yeah. There are people filing for bankruptcy. There are closures. There are everything. And it's affecting. And one of the biggest effects that have hit is the entertainment industry. But we will touch on that a little bit later.
I thought you fixed your chair. Why is it still squeaking?
It's still squeaking.
That drives me insane.
It's missing a screw.
Anyways, yeah. We'll talk a little bit more about Mary and Tice just now. Okay. And
sorry guys, we kind of ambushed you a little bit last night, but thank you for the chat. It was amazing, and it's just good to catch up.
Mary, you guys, I have to apologize. Jacques just kind of, he's like a roller coaster. Just we've got a thing with awesome people and people that are humble and that have hearts of gold and
which you do.
Yeah, but we'll talk more about them just now.
Okay, let's
not
kick
put them
off
on
with
the
a
spot.
song for now.
Okay, so what do you want to start with, Jacques?
I don't actually know, but Storm's been asking for this thing for God knows how long. So let's actually just give her song.
You want to start with that song?
Why not?
Okay, but our version, right?
Our version.
Okay, so let's do it. Storm, you asked for it, so we're doing it for you, and I hope you enjoy our rendition.
Yes.
I'm holding on your rope, got my 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you come and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around and say it's too late to apologize. It's too late. You know it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I'd take another chance, take a fall, take a shot for you. I need you like a heart needs a beat, but it's nothing new. Yeah, I love you with a fire red, but it's turning blue. And you say sorry like the angel, haven't let me think it was you. But I'm afraid it's too late to apologize. It's too late. You know it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. I said it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Yeah. On the road, got me 10 feet off the ground. Love that song. Storm asked for it a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of got lost in translation somewhere. We missed through all the comments, and just please keep the requests coming, guys, because it makes our life a lot easier.
To everybody who doesn't know us, we are Untamed SA. We are a multi-genre duo. We like doing all sorts and all changes. And lockdown in South Africa for the last, it's over 90 days. We're heading for 100, yeah. But we decided way in the beginning, because there's no stages, no everything. The restrictions are very tight. And, we've got a number of people from the States that are tuned in. Mary, I stand corrected. You're in Utah. You and Tyso are in Utah. I don't know if and when you guys will move back to, or will be going back to the Vegas side of things. But, we've got Leanne at, where is Leanne?
Leanne is in Boston.
Yeah. And we've got a number of people from all over Spain, everybody that tunes in and listens. But we started the show purely to, first of all, for our insanity, but also just to connect and build new relationships with a lot of people. And we've made such amazing friends actually being online, being on the show, stalking people, watching their shows, and it's just been incredibly amazing.
And the thing is also that we started doing this on a Wednesday and a Saturday, never expecting to build the connections like Jacques said. And the fact is that it's never gone about viewership or viewers or the amount of viewers. It's always gone about changing lives and giving a bit of sanity back, because yeah, being performers, you guys will know, and a lot of the people like Brian Schimmel and Greg and everyone will know, and even Alida. You know, we used to being on a stage. We used to performing live. We used to having a crowd in front of us. And I'm lucky because I've got a lot of TV experience, so I don't have a problem with a camera. Jacques, on the other hand,
it was a process.
More theatre. So
I'm a theatre boy, and yeah, I tend to steer from a camera. That's why this has been a very good upskilling session for me with being online. And
you
things
always
like
learn.
That.
You always
we do.
learn.
And that's why we've been appreciating people's and watching them doing what they do. I mean, Alida, while you're online, you need more online shows. Just incidentally, we recorded a.
Are you gonna really try?
I'm not gonna try. It's gonna happen. But we watch and we support as many of our online peers as much as we can. I mean, the Caroline Bosches of the world. Caroline, we love you. When you're online, you're not online enough. But it's also understandable why not. This lockdown has been extremely taxing, and then we find ourselves in unique positions whereby we've found a lot of people that inspire and that build us up more. And when you find people that are keeping going and they're just pushing forward no matter what, because you've got your family that drives you. You've got your friends that drive you. Laura, Storm, all of you. I mean, Brian, Greg, all of you. We all have this connection that's built up, and we watch and especially if there's positive people out there, it's even more incredible.
The worst thing that has happened so far. TikTok.
TikTok.
I always said I will never go onto TikTok. I mean, I don't want to lose brain cells, and guess what?
I'm on TikTok. He lost brain cells.
And we loving it. You know, the difference between TikTok and Facebook, and that's why I also prefer Instagram. Facebook is all negativity. But in any case, enough about that. Let's do another song.
I'm gonna do another song.
You're in charge of the playlist.
I know.
There's literally 2 or 3 songs that you chose that I'm like, no.
Well, we can go back to all. I promised Esther, though, because I know there are a lot of people with a few restrictions. So I'm going to do one of Esther's songs first. And then we will go on.
Okay, yes, you did tell her that.
I did indeed.
That you'll do that.
So this is actually for my sister online. My brother and my sister-in-law. Well, I call her my sister. It's my sister-in-law.
Storm. I gotcha.
My sister-in-law, and she's a sister in all senses of the word. My mother, my father, and my brother passed away within a year of each other. A couple of years ago. It's now 8 years ago when they started. Well, actually 5 years. Esther, I'm not going to go into all the details. It's tough enough for all of us. But, I mean, it never goes away. And all those pain and stuff. But it started my mom. My father passed away, then my mom. And then my brother, like I said, a year and 2 months. But Esther and my brother had the amazing request on their wedding day to sing a song for them. And it's one of our local artists, Kurt Darren. And she requested this on the weekend. So I'm doing this with all the love in the world for my sister-in-law and my brother up there, who I'm still going to kick his ass the day that I actually get to see him because he left far too early. But we love you to the ends of the world. Esther, you are incredibly special in every single way. And just never forget that. Was their wedding song. Standing on the edge of my life, trying not to come back again. Standing on the edge of my life, with you as my bride. And I've been trying not to go back in time, trying not to go where I've been. I'm standing on the edge of my life, and you are my will. So come and blow me away. Come and be the light of my day. Girl, I wanna ask you to stay. Come blow me away.
To the best of my world, welcome to the rest of my life. Welcome to the best of my world, with you as my bride. And I've been dying just to get to your heart. I promise not to tear it apart, 'cause I'm standing on the edge of my life with you as my wind.
Ooh, so come and
blow me away. Come and be the light of my day. Girl, I wanna ask you to stay. Come blow me away. So come and blow me away. Come and be the light of my day. Girl, I wanna ask you to stay. Come blow me away. For so long, I feel so strong. I was so alone. You blew me away. Standing on the edge of my life, trying not to go back again. Standing on the edge of my life, with you as my bride. So come and blow me away. Come and be the light of my day. Girl, I wanna ask you to stay. Come blow me away. So come and blow me away. Come and be the light of my day. Girl, you know I wanna stay. Come blow me away. You blow me away. You blow me away.
Oh.
How's those vocals?
Yeah, I know. I had to go very high on that one. I pinched, and it's Afrikaans is one for those that are overseas and things like that. Afrikaans is one of those languages here in South Africa that is more descriptive than the English side of things. So ek het geknyp means rather I was pinching. Trust me, everything was twisting and everything was.
So can we just get a standing ovation for the person that invented coffee?
Yes, I know.
It's been getting me through a lot this last week.
Please forgive the cups. They say morning handsome, but at this point in time, morning is pretty much all day, 24/7 when it comes to coffee.
Well, I know in America it's
Even
afternoon
but
now.
I will admit this coffee has a little bit of an accent.
What, a Scottish accent?
Irish.
Irish. Oh. So say it.
Little Irish accent.
Jacques very good with accents.
Ugh.
I'm good with accents when I'm on a stage, but to just do it on the fly, no. I need my part. I need to be in character.
You need to be in your
to have
role.
my
But Pietro van Niekerk.
Pietro, ons
Pietro, you do know it's Wednesday, right? And listen, if you're saying it's a blue Monday and it's Wednesday, then you know it's bad.
Tom has the same cup. I know where you bought it, Romy.
We know where you got it.
We know where you bought it.
I hope Romy's got the Morning Gorgeous version for women.
So what did you guys think about the new intro? We decided to...
We're hoping you like it.
To
We're
create...
hoping you do.
Well, not we. I decided to create characters for both of us. And we obviously, we superhero fanatics. You know, and superheroes like Mary and Tice. Those...
Oh, you guys
it is
are
impossible
incredible.
what they're doing, but they do it. And sometimes they do it blindfolded.
Yeah, but have a look at their lockdown bodies and then look at our lockdown bodies. Ours are pregnancy, 9 months pregnancy worthy.
Can we not talk about it? It's winter. We'll deal with
now winter's the excuse.
We'll deal with this afterwards. Anyways, what's next, Jacques?
Okay, let's choose something next. What do you want to do? Let's have a look.
You know what? Let's go back in time.
Are we going to 1984?
84.
Yeah.
Is that the one in the second from the
Yes.
second from the right.
That one. You can actually see that far without your glasses.
I've got contacts in.
Okay.
I got my contacts in.
I was wondering why you could actually see for a change.
Well, now you know why. Okay, so we do that, and then I was actually thinking about where's the other one? Where is it?
What are you looking for?
There's a song there that's not. Oh yes, yeah, the one on the
Okay,
bottom
can I make a
left.
suggestion?
What?
Well, the one from Saturday. Let's do that one first.
Dankie Hansie. Waardeer dit. Jy sal natuurlik sien ons het jou equipment reg gekry.
It was indeed a Microsoft
update. They had another update and it started working. So ons is baie happy.
So guys, just remember the visuals and everything that you're looking at is courtesy of Hans Skipper, Studio 386. And just thank you guys. It just means so much that we can be a little clearer. I mean, we've got the preview screen on that side of us over here. You guys can't see it, obviously, but that's just nice to be clear for once. But
absolutely.
Okay, are we doing this?
Okay, so let's do it. Are we doing that one?
That one.
Where were you now?
Over there.
Oh no! I thought we were doing the one from 1984.
Yeah, I thought so, but then I thought let's go back to Saturday.
Okay, do you want to do that first?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so Brian, this was your request last week. We did it on Saturday.
And we
rehearsed
it so
a
much.
little bit more. So this is for you.
It'll get better.
This
every
for
week.
everyone we love.
It will. We just get better. We try anyway. We strive for that. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow, if we let them, and we help them in return. Now I don't know if I believe it's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets the boulder halfway through the wood. Who I can't say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. Now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown off its mooring by the wind of the sea, like a sea dropped by a sky bird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you,
because I knew you,
I have been
changed for good.
And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you've blamed me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. like a comet pulled from
Like a ship blown
orbit
off
as
its
it passes the
moorings by the
sun.
wind of the sea.
Stream that meets a boulder
Like a seed dropped by the
halfway
bird.
through the wood. Who can say
That I've been changed for the better.
I do believe that I've been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you,
I have been changed.
for good. Thank you. I love that song. It is now a motto song.
Absolutely, it's
And
one of those
it's not just
soppy songs that
It's
means
not
a
just
lot.
dedicated to this lug sitting next to me. It's dedicated to each and every one of you out there, because through each and every one of you, we have been changed for good. So thank you.
Now I want
And
to
thank you, Brian. Brian, hold on. Greg is saying that it's not cold. You're sitting under a vendor blanket.
what?
Don't ask. It's like, yeah.
Well, Leandri van der Vyver, she's all the way there in Port Elizabeth here in South Africa, and a very good friend of a friend of ours, and I met her literally from the stage a couple of years ago. I think it was about 2012, 2013, and I was emceeing performing at a cancer relay for life. Now, for the people that doesn't know, cancer is a Cancer Association of South Africa,
Mhm.
and we do a lot of work with them, volunteer work with them, and then we also perform and MC a lot of their
Relay for Life.
their events.
Mm.
And
Oh, yeah, we do.
Leandri was there at no, I'm lying. I met her even before that. I was
Okay.
emceeing and performing at an event at a theatre here in Pretoria, and she was there taking photos and stuff. That's where I met her the first time, and then I saw her again a couple of times after that, and we became friends through it. I actually forgot about the other place, but Leandro, you're going through a really tough time at the moment, and I know you're going to get through it. For the people that doesn't know, I know that she has come out with it, and she's not afraid to talk about it. In fact, she likes to share her story. But she's been diagnosed with cancer for the second time now, and she's holding strong. And you know, we are there for you. We are proud of you. We are proud of what you stand for, and that you're so positive, and the message that you bring across to help other people. You know, you put other people ahead of you always.
And just to bring into perspective, I had the honor of meeting Leandri for the first time at our last Pretoria cancer relay, Relay for Life, the main one. And all I can tell you is power is the word I'm going to use. She is like a windstorm of power and energy. I mean, we were emceeing, and fair enough, we didn't do the whole 12 hours that we would usually do. With the bigger relays, we tend to stagger them and break them up, and so we perform and we MC, and we try and make it as interesting and as driving for the guys doing the relay as possible. But when I met Leandri, I think Leandri and Chantal were running around there, if I'm not mistaken. There's Chantal, yes.
Chantal Sain, yes.
There we go. Now, and
her best friends. They
yes.
are literally. They are like sisters. And what Leandri says here, sorry, I know you're going to carry on now.
I'll carry on.
But she says here, you can follow my story on Facebook. Thank you guys, Leandri, Warrior for Christ.
Indeed.
And
you're a warrior for
there we go.
You're a warrior first and foremost for Christ, yes, and over and above that, you're a warrior for a lot more. Yes, you may have been diagnosed again, but I'm sorry, you're a survivor of note.
Big time.
Just the energy and everything. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes the relays, and we'd had a hectic weekend that particular weekend. We had like triple bookings, and we got to the relay, and you're tired.
I'm sorry.
You're very tired, and you get to you get to the relay, and you're tired, and you're a little woe is me, until you meet someone like Leandri. She energizes, she builds, she boasts, and eventually we were so charged You have that effect. Sorry, and that sporty cropped look of yours and the dyed hair.
It's
looks
amazing
amazing.
before you go up on stage to have her. But you know what? Before
Yes.
we carry on to the next song, I'm so excited because other warriors that we met via distance, and you've been talking to them a lot on
Not a lot.
on
Lots,
Instagram.
Not
Well, kind
about
of.
the most.
Yeah, no, but you know, it's an inspiring story. Here's a gentleman that that probably could break a freaking.
Oh, he'd snap
So-
us. He'd snap us like
He'd
twigs.
snap us in half.
Yeah.
But a couple of years ago, I'm a big America's Got Talent fan, huge, in fact.
Mhm.
And it's because, unlike other competitions, this competition actually gives, people the opportunity to be seen and to show their talents, whatever it could be. It's not just singing. It's, if you're a comedian, you can be a comedian. If you a juggler, you can be a juggler, even though Simon Cowell hates the jugglers.
Hey,
But-
he didn't think the bad what was on UK AGT, I think the other day, that he wasn't too bad with the one, but because he came with flames. Anything with flames he seems
Exactly.
to love. And
But there's there's very few people that we watch on shows like this that really moves a person. And
but that you follow thereafter.
of course, we're talking about Duo Transcend.
Yes.
And Tice, who's a gentleman. We're actually going to show you guys a clip of them and how incredible they are. But Tice actually had a bit of a scare where he was busy losing his eyesight. And
That's actually what started out why we were moved with it, because eyesight's a big thing, guys, and with the cancer things and stuff like that, we've been exposed to a lot of situations where some people have lose their sight in total. Now, I'm not associating Tyson that with the cancers and stuff. What I'm saying is we've been there where people have lost their sight. That's why when his story was so interesting, and when a story touches you, it sticks with you, and we tend to follow those stories because those are power stories, like Leandri. Leandri's a power story, and that's what builds you up. That's what gets you through a lockdown. You'd be so amazed what gets you through.
But all I'm saying is that if Duo Transcend comes to South Africa, I'll be the first one
Front
to
seat
buy
buying
a
tickets.
ticket
I'm
because
going.
it's incredible. And we'll tell you a little bit more about them after this. But
Yeah.
let's show the video, and then I want to share their links with you guys. Please go follow them on social media. Go visit their website.
They're
and
amazing individuals, and trust me,
if you want inspiration, take a photo of both of them and put them on your fridge. We haven't done it.
we haven't
but-
done it. We
but
need to.
Do it, and I can promise you,
I'm
you're
45.
gonna
I will never look that good, but I can strive and imagine it.
you're gonna get inspiration to start training. I don't think we'll ever get to where they are, but okay. So I'm gonna play. We're leaving our mics on. If you wanna maybe
Yeah, I'm
mention
just
some.
going to
some things.
put it through.
Okay, so this is Duo Transcend, whom we've got so much respect for, and you'll see why.
Caught
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
They are insane.
Sorry,
And
I actually put the mics off because
we wanted to watch as well.
we wanted to watch as well. And
Guys, just to give you some, Emmanuel knows where to find the links and stuff. We'll share them on the pages now that it goes to YouTube and to Facebook. I think one of the biggest reasons, and I'm going to go into it now, just basically about the guys that you've just seen. Well, guys, it's a beautiful lady and her hubby, but Mary and Tice, the first runner-up at the AGT Champions, Cirque du Soleil alum, and performing in Las Vegas.
They were robbed.
Yeah, no.
I wish we could have voted because
they should have won.
I really thought they were going to win.
So did I.
Everyone was good. Everyone was brilliant, but I thought they were going to win, to be honest.
Yeah, but to give you guys a little bit of special, we will obviously share their links and stuff. You can have a bit of looks now. But Tice Nielsen and Mary Ellen Wolf are married performers who live in Salt Lake City, Utah. Tice has a background in high diving and tramp wall. Mary grew up performing in musical theatre and ballet. They met working in a cliff diving show, got married, and decided to create acts. They performed together. Now, over and above the beautiful things that they do, and sorry, it's beautiful. It's an art what they do. And you have to see them on roller skates when they do their roller routine. If you go to their YouTube pages and stuff like that, go have a look. It's amazing. But one of the things that touches me the most, because I feel so close to, I mean, we were chatting in this week when it comes to kids. And this week was one of those moments where I almost. I'm sorry, I'm going to share. We had a moment
What
where
are you sharing?
we actually got to see Amanda this week, and the kids, and it came down to little Essia was standing asking what happened to my family, and you don't want to go into details or anything like that, and I just lightly mentioned, no, they're in heaven, they're angels and everything like that. My brother, my mom, and my dad, and to have this little guy, all yay big, standing next to me, go, well, don't worry, you have a family, us. Huge hug, and there he goes. You have no idea what that does with you, and that's kids. And one of the things about Mary and Tice that I love, they live for their son. I mean, they live for their art, but their son, little Jacques,
He's literally part of their exercise routine.
you have to see it. It's amazing. You go and have a look. We're not going to just go and have a look, and you'll see. But one of their Facebook posts a little while ago is the one that touched me the most, and why it sticks with me. It's like, our love created life. It is our responsibility to do all we can to raise him to be a good man. We vow to teach our son that human life is precious, that people should not be judged by the color of their skin, that every person deserves a fair chance at life. Love one another, stand up for injustice. Prejudice is not a natural thing. It is taught. Teach your children love. And it just touched me. And the reason why I was talking with, or chatting with Mary last night on Instagram and things like that is mentioning lightly on what's happening on our side with regards to COVID. And I'm saying we can't perform, and you know, every now and then we've lightly chatted. Her brother's in Broadway, does Broadway productions, and I think her other brother's a policeman. I stand corrected. They can correct me if I'm wrong. But now, you're in South Africa. We are so quick. I've made a post today on Facebook with regards to everything that's happening in the country. And but I mean, globally, artists are not okay right now. Broadway is closed until 2021. Cirque is filling. Cirque. Just say now. I mean, this is something that's associated
Cirque du Soleil.
to. Yeah, that is.
They've been around forever,
and they're associated with Mike and Tice. They're filing for bankruptcy. There is.
Mary and Tice.
It's scary. Performing arts organizations, all kinds, choirs, theaters, orchestras, dance companies, and all trying to figure out on a daily basis how to keep it going. It's not easy. We're only two. We're easy enough. We can do the show, and we get the odd donation that comes through you and stuff like that. But it's not easy for the performers.
Jacques, we still have a business that, yes, it might not
That's
be doing fantastically,
No.
but you know what? At least there's a bit of hope for artists out there. You know, in South Africa. I read daily, and I actually don't even want to go on Facebook anymore because everyone's so negative.
No.
And understandably, so you know you have the right to be negative because
You do.
your livelihood, your bread has been taken off your table. But I think the point that Jacques is bringing across is that it's like that all over the world.
It's not just South Africa. I mean, I'm seeing
Vegas performers.
They are Vegas performers.
They don't know when they're going to go back to performing.
And I mean, we were saying about our 50 people restriction, and they particularly Mary and them, they've got a 200 people restriction. However, that'll help them break even, perhaps. But it doesn't. That's not the other places. casinos, funny enough, are open, but the actual acts and the actual shows, a lot of them to open the doors, and I mean, it's like we were talking earlier on the week, sometimes to switch on the lights, to have the people in, paid tickets, then they leave. Now, bearing in mind it's COVID, now that entire place needs to be sanitized before your next show.
Yeah.
That cost alone, the tickets don't even warrant opening the doors or switching on the lights.
Absolutely.
So it's sad, guys. It really is. Just if you can support in any other way to the various artists, that's why. That was the reason. I mean, in my post today, it was give a virtual hug. It's trust me, it's there. Just if you've got performers, the Caroline Bosches of the world, everybody, Meneer Kukart, all of these guys out there, it's their bread and butter.
Yeah,
it really is. If you can support in any other way, and we're trying to support our fellow performers by featuring them, and it's one of the things we actually want to now continue doing with our shows. Have people that we feature.
Weekly, we're going to feature someone that inspires us.
It'll probably be the
and
Wednesday
hopefully
show.
inspires you guys as well on a Wednesday show. And anyways, let's carry on to another song, and we can talk a little bit later afterwards.
You're going to post the links in the meantime.
Now,
why not?
Okay, well you can, but we really, 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 we're here to inspire you guys and to give you guys a bit of hope. And even when we're a little bit under the weather, like I am at the moment, the show needs to go on and we need to carry on. Just a quick one last little comment about Mary and Tice. In one of the rounds in America's Got Talent, Tice actually dropped Mary during the performance, and he was devastated. I mean, to see the love of your life and the mother of your child fall, and I mean, there was no netting, there was no, and I remember how devastated they were, but they came back stronger, and they gave and
believe it or
the
not,
next performance was
Mary caught Tice.
Yeah, they came back. Blindfolded, did the same tricks, and there was absolutely it was just wow.
And that's one lady you don't mess with. She literally can pick up her husband. Anyway.
Okay, so I want to go, and a couple of weeks ago, actually, someone gave in a request, but I can't remember who it was. And we've been asked a couple of times, would we do a bit of Simon and Garfunkel? Now, there's a couple Simon and Garfunkel songs that I won't touch. But this specific song is coincidentally one of my favorite songs, and it tells such a beautiful story, and that's The Boxer. So whoever requested it, thank you. I remembered this afternoon, and before going to sleep,
this
and
is in your wheelhouse. Though,
I said to Jacques, I know the song, so put it in tonight, and you don't know the song, but you know parts of the song.
Of course I do.
So Jacques going to fall in.
The la-las, I know those parts.
The la-las.
But yeah, Rip Van Winkle here was sleeping, but it's okay. I got to practice my other songs.
So I hope you guys enjoy it. The Boxer. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles. Such are promises. Lies and jest, till a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home, my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers in a quiet little railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La la la, la 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I've come looking for a job, but I get no offers. just to come on from the halls on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there. Ooh. Who doesn't love Simon and Garfunkel?
I do. I don't know a lot of their numbers, but I do.
La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. Then I'm laying out my winter clothes. I was wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters are leading me, going home. Stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. Ooh. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Richard.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I haven't even said hello to Richard yet. Hey, Rich. Hey, Belle.
I don't know if that's Dion or if that's our Dion.
Okay, we need to be specific.
Kom sê vir ons, is dit Oupa D of is dit Dion?
Ja.
Want ek weet Oupa D kyk so elke nou en dan. So.
Ja.
Jason Murray.
Jace, well
welkom op jou trek.
And congratulations.
Ek bedoel, congratulations op jou trek.
I haven't received any photographs of your place on my phone yet, or hi, I'm fine, or yes, it's good making coffee for Dean in the morning.
Don't worry, we will be invited to the housewarming.
I bloody hope so.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just great having everybody here. Esther Hunts, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Brian saying, going back to the theatres. Greg sent a message there. The first theatre in SA has opened, and their first show's on the 15th and 16th will be positive, guys. It is. We are being positive. Trust me, in every single way.
Wat is klein deel? Ek het so gedink. Okay. Ek wil net seker maak die. But yeah, no, you know what? We have to remain positive because the entertainment industry let's look at facts here. Music has been around since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so music is not going to go anywhere. Entertainers has been around since the beginning of time. There used to be jesters, there used to be circus performers, there used to be gypsies, there used to be these wandering circuses and all that type of stuff, and it'll continue going that way. What I want to say is to every single artist out there, just remain positive, keep doing what you're doing, and keep staying relevant, because when the industry opens, there's going to be a lot of people gunning for venues and that type of stuff, and it's so important to stay relevant, keep your voice healthy, keep your voice rehearsed, keep your make sure that once the lift or once the thumbs up come, that we can all perform live again, that you are relevant enough that you can give a good performance, because what the industry is going to need after COVID-19 is good artists.
Yes.
With good artists, I keep saying you don't have to have the best voice. It's all about stage personality, what you stand for, and
trust me,
what you do. Be relevant.
And resilience is key. And
absolutely.
Speaking of which, before I mean, none of us are going to forget, guys. Don't forget to go to first of all, go and have a look. Go and stalk. Greg with 2 G's Pettigrew. Go and stalk his Facebook.
Did you just say 2 G's?
Yes. He can kick my ass later. But go and stalk his page, and you'll see on our pages too. We've been sharing on Sunday. Sorry. You will actually see there's a show called Shades of Broadway. Now, I would suggest you all get to watch it. It's 70 Rand a ticket. Book through iTickets. Go and have a look. Like I said, go and stalk Greg. You're more than welcome. And then, if you can, book your tickets and things like that. And trust me, support as much as you can. I would suggest seeing Shades of Broadway now, because we've got a little bit of insider info that there is a Shades of Broadway 2.0, which means there's going to be a total shake-up in routine and stuff like that. So we cannot actually wait. But first and foremost, we actually can't wait. Like I was mentioning about supporting your fellow artists and things like that. In this, it's one of our greatest things is to be able to support Greg as much as we can. And he's had a lot. We have had a lot of positive news and stuff come on board and come through to us this week. A lot of blessings, thank God and universe for.
A lot of opportunities. Once there's opportunities,
yes,
there's hope.
But what I wanted to say was we've had a lot of negative the last couple of weeks, and the positive is starting to shine through. But what we've also learned is try and stay positive. It's not easy. We know it better than anyone. But
absolutely,
when a little bit of positivity comes through, grasp it for everything it's worth. Trust me, more follows. Yeah. It's almost as if the universe, as sick sense of humor as it has every now and then, if we don't just give it that little bit of credit, and in some circles we call it faith. Yeah, give it a little bit of faith. You'd be surprised how much will happen.
Okay, and then Richard, thank you for this. We keep asking, but it's nice for someone like you to come onto the chat and ask. But what Richard says here: hi everyone on YouTube, let's give the stream a like, thumbs up, and we appreciate that. Yes, obviously we've got banking details on our website if you wanna, and if you're able to donate. But support comes in various forms. Support comes in a share. It comes in a subscribe. So if you subscribe our YouTube channel, number one, you'll get notified of any videos and live streams that's gonna be popping up in the near future. But over and above that, other people get to also experience our show. Now, whether they like it or whether they don't, it doesn't make a difference. You'll always get people that like something, and you get people that does not like something, and that's fine. I've been in the industry for a long time to not really care what that there are haters out there, and that there are people that won't like what you do. But it's for the people that do like what you do, and for the people that potentially can gain something from our show, whether it's a bit of positivity or whatever. So please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so right now. It's right at the bottom here.
Where is it if I'm sitting?
Right below you. The fact is,
it's under my little superhero now. Hold on. Well, let me point at him. There he is. Hello, scratch his head. there we go.
You're crazy. But just please, and if you're on Facebook, listening on Facebook, please share the stream or start a watch party of your own. That's all we're asking for, because that will get us to reach a larger audience and potentially then, keep us relevant and you never know. Sometimes the right people just see your show, and that's why we're doing it. We're doing it for positivity.
That's exactly why we do it.
Thank you for everything. Okay, next song.
Hello, Belinda. Sorry, I have to say hello to Belinda. And Greg, it is a pleasure, a huge pleasure. You know we've got your back all the way. And guys, that's just it. It's called a support thing and a support structure for a good reason. But I just want to also say hi to Minik Maria. I see he's also tuned in. Minik, thank you very much. But Minik, if you actually see Minik Maria pop up on your pages or anything like that, another thing, they are part of Marnik Estates, and they also supply and around the Pretoria area fresh vegetables. There are it is boerbrood. What's it?
Boerbrood.
Yeah, and there's certain things, but you can basically connect with Minik Marais, and they actually deliver to your home and things like that. It's incredible quality, homegrown.
I love what Richard said. I still say you must start a talk show. Richard, why do you think since tonight or from tonight it's called the Untamed Show?
Yeah,
because that's where we're heading, and the show will lead itself, and we'll get to a point where.
I mean, Rich, and we've had this discussion with Richard before. Remember, it was actually, I think it was way in the beginning, hey Rich, when we had we had like this WhatsApp banter to and fro the one night, and it was actually incredible. And the inspiration comes from you guys. So thank you so much.
Oh, and Lisa and them all the way from Simonstown.
Hello.
Welcome. Okay, so let's go do 2 in a row, because we've been talking a lot. So it's all about the music.
That's why it's a talk show, because we talk a lot of...
Yeah, but you know what? We also like singing, and we like entertaining. So what I want to do is there's... What is it?
Oh, let's go for that one.
Okay, yes. The song was made famous by a series called Roswell.
Roswell, years back.
Back in the day, and we actually love the remake of Roswell. They're on a break now, but
and it didn't taint the original. I still love the original series,
but
the new one
so
just
different.
has something
it's
more.
so different, and you can't compare the two. But this song was the title track to Roswell, the original Roswell, and I hope you enjoy it. Dido. Something a little bit different for us.
Just a tad. I didn't hear you leave. I wonder how am I still here. And I don't want to think it might change my memory. Oh, I am what I am. I'll do what I want, but I can't hide. I won't go, I won't sleep, I can't breathe until you're resting here with me. I won't leave, I can't hide, I cannot be until you're resting here with me.
I don't want to call my friends. They might wake me from this dream. I can't leave this bed, risk forgetting all that's been. Oh, I am what I am. I'll do what I want, but I can't hide. I won't go, I won't sleep, I can't breathe
resting here. I won't go, I won't sleep, I can't breathe until you're resting here with me. I won't leave, I can't hide, I cannot be until you're resting here with me. I am what I am, I'll do what I want, but I can't hide. I won't go, I won't sleep, I can't breathe until you're resting here with me. I won't leave, I can't hide, I cannot be until you're resting here. I won't go, I won't sleep, I can't breathe until you're resting here with me. I won't leave, I can't hide, I cannot be until you're resting here with me. That was one of the favorites. And then we're going directly into...
You can choose the next song.
Okay.
We're doing this one.
Yes.
This one tells such a beautiful story. Who starts
Especially
this?
now, hey? All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people ride in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for a day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Find it hard to tell you and find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world.
It is a bit of of a mad world at the moment.
It is indeed a mad world at the moment.
Just thank you once again for absolutely everyone that tuning in for the Untamed Show, and we are hoping that the Untamed Show eventually will be very big, so that we can reach a major audience all over the world, and hopefully motivate people to do the same, motivate artists to put themselves out there and to try something different and, you know, be relevant. I can't, the word for tonight from me is relevant. Be relevant.
And be resilient is mine.
Be resilient.
Okay, guys, I'm actually going to go into the third song quickly because I just saw my Ma Matty is online now. The song request came through from I'm going to say Ma Matty, and it touched in a lot of ways because it's a very special song. It's also connotated through with my own mother. Now, I grew up with this wonderful family, and it was the greatest part of my life and existence, I can tell you, because Matty is a mother for me in every single way too. So, this song was specially requested, and while Ma Matty is online, this is especially as per your request. The nights are colder now. Maybe I should close the door. And anyway, the snow has covered all your footsteps, and I can't follow you no more. The fire still burns at night. My memories are warm and clear, but everybody knows it's hard to be alone in this time of year. It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. And why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's a love that could never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, we're just another winter's tale. While I stand alone, a bell is ringing far away. I wonder if you hear, I wonder if you're listening, I wonder where you are today. Good luck, I wish you well, for all that wishes may be worth. I hope that love and strength are with you from the length of your time on earth. It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. And why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's a love that could never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, we're just another winter's tale. It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. And why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's a love that could never be, and me on a worldwide scale. We're just another winter's tale. We're just another winter's tale.
Well done, Jacques.
It's a bit tough holding the tears back. On
No,
that
I can
one,
I can hear when you connect to a song, and I said to Jacques, I know the song, I don't know it well, so I'm gonna leave the song for him. There's so many memories for Jacques with that song, and yeah, it was just amazing to listen to you, and yeah, just come in with a bit of baritone in between.
And thank you for that, by the way. And Momati, that was especially for you in every single way, and you know why. It's actually so awesome seeing family pop up online. I mean, I know Esther's been listening, and Kevin and Vanessa, they've tuned in. Tamara, our wife.
I don't think
our Alberton wife.
I don't think my mother loves me anymore because
Mom loves you plenty.
She doesn't comment anymore. She doesn't write. She doesn't phone, and
well, she has to discipline you every now and then.
Yeah, but thank you for everyone that's here tonight. The next song I want to actually dedicate to a very special, talented young girl called Alex West. Now, I don't know where the Wests have disappeared to. They chatted in the beginning and now they're absolutely gone. So I don't know where they are. I hope they are still online, because normally they banter with us, and I'm missing it a little bit tonight. I've got to be honest, girls. So,
but I just want to touch.
I hope you guys are still online.
Okay, I just want to touch on something that Brian Schimmel has mentioned. Just such memories. The song David Essex. Can't you rather sing a summer's tale? I know. I'm done with the season myself. Well, we heard you're in your vendor blanket, Brian. Again, Brian, from Emanuel and myself, and to you and Greg both. We just got to make a plan tomorrow before Greg flies and takes flight this next weekend. And I know your last rehearsal is tomorrow. For that production, we'll touch base tomorrow and just make sure that we all have a good catch up and a chat.
We are awake early in the morning.
Yes,
Laura is still online.
Yes, we love our Lally.
Yeah, Lally, we kind of miss you guys when you're not here, because
they're bantering because they're sitting next to each other.
Oh goodness!
Oh my god!
But
I'm not going to say what was on the message.
Yeah, I just want to get back. Lally, I know you guys are going through a very stressful time, and like all of us, and I just want to say thank you for being there for us. And just this morning I woke up and I was like, no, screw this. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Skype. Hopefully you're awake, and luckily they were awake, because I had a hectic day working. So I thought before I start, I want to just see my girls.
Now, guys,
bring back my girls.
Bring back my girls. My girls. Now, guys, you don't forget what that message in the morning means. I mean, we've had plenty. I mean, Alta West Asians also just tuned in as well, and like I said, my Matty and stuff like that. And message come through from them almost daily, and we touch base with each other. Sometimes we get quiet and things like that, but you have no idea what that, either a morning message or just a hi, how are you? I mean, like Greg, Greggy, sometimes it's a message just to say hi, just to check on you, and you check on us. It makes a difference, especially given current circumstance. And lockdown is far from over, guys. Do not take it for granted. It is still up here. Mentally, we are still in lockdown mode, which is bad. We shouldn't actually be there, but
I've had enough about lockdown. So the next song is
anyway.
That's
point,
what I was trying to say. Is that wat is so Chantal ons nog ver van klaar af, oor ons nog heelwat songs ons gaan deurgaan tot hoe laat.
Ons kan stront praat vir 'n hele ruk.
And the people that watch with us till the end, they watch. If you've got other things to do, we obviously forgive you guys, but we've got 6 more songs, so we're going to do all of them. And I didn't rehearse songs for no reason. The next song.
I'm interrupting for one.
No, the next song, like I was trying to say, is dedicated to a amazingly talented young girl called Alex West, who's making us proud with her adverts and acting and just absolutely everything. And Alex, we love you to bits, and we know this is one of your favorite songs from one of your favorite series.
It has a double meaning as well, though, as it has that meaning for Alex, and she knows why. We're thinking back to a little while ago. It also has meaning for me with my day mother from years back, Auntie Venetia, who has
double
meaning purely because she's with her daughter in Nelspruit currently. Nisha's actually living on her own, but she is battling cancer, and it hasn't been too good the last while. But reason being, this song will always be special to me, and that's why when Alex and them reconnected us with a song last year through a TV series, I might add, it brought back so much, because it's one of those movies when you're a child in 1984, I believe, that allowed you to dream.
Yeah.
And it's just a very special song.
So, never ending story. Hope you enjoy it, Alex.
This is for you on Tanisha as well. Turn around, look at what you see.
In her face, the mirror of your dreams. Make believe I'm everywhere, given in the light. Written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending story.
Reach the stars, fly a fantasy.
Dream a dream, and what you see will be rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the stars. There upon the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Actually see that flying dog thing, Falcor going through the sky.
What was the horse? What was Atreyu's horse's name?
Can't remember.
Artax.
Impressive.
And the main little boy, his name? Sebastian. Show no fear, for she fade away.
The birth of a new day. Rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds. And there upon a rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending story. Love that song.
Oh, I love it too. How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired. I think
it's a bit difficult to tell.
I actually think my sugar dropped. We've been working a lot of late nights, to survive quite literally, and then between rehearsals and animations and just all that type of stuff. And I'm not complaining because, you know, anything that comes in at the moment is a blessing. So, you know, I this is my sanity. I absolutely love sitting here performing for you guys because for the 2 hours that we have our Untamed show, I get to not think about all the other stuff, you know,
and we get to thank numerous earth angels that are in our lives, and you guys can know exactly who you are, that support us in a multitude of ways. Support, donations, phone calls, sharing. Snap.
And subscribing. You'll notice Jacques and myself, our little characters are flying over here every now and then.
Where is the new little dude? I haven't seen that yet. No, I haven't seen the new one.
You'll see just now.
Right.
Go around about there. Yeah. They fly and they ask very, very politely, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
But no, I was just going to say that we're also blessed in the sense of that a lot of our earth angels actually we were wondering actually through the week, how did we get through the last couple of months? And it's almost like the universe has now got this little plan, and they stop here, push there, push pause. If you pay attention, it's like it's just guiding you through the labyrinth of it all to come out on the other side. And we're very blessed because we feel there is a little bit of light. So just thank you in every single way to everybody that has helped us with regards to business, with regards to personal, be it support, donations, everything, and sharing, like you say. Okay, I'm finished.
Okay, so let's move to which one? This was actually requested by two people at exactly the same time, if I remember correctly. The one was Brian Schimmel. It wasn't on his original list. And then the other one was, I think it was Storm, wasn't it? Storm or Laura requested Alanis Morissette's Uninvited. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you enjoy it. I'm so glad Alex enjoyed it. Oh yes, and before we do that, I just wanna
just scroll up. You're gonna answer to Chantal's
I just wanna I read Chantal's message and she brought it back to Leandri, who's battling cancer for the second time now. And you know, Chantal, I just want to say, I mean, you've got such a story to tell. We spoke about it in the week, and you know, you touch so many people, but you're going through your own stuff, and you're still strong for Leandria as well. And I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for inspiring people. And you know, Jacques and myself always say, if we inspire one person, just one person, then our job is done. And I really hope that tonight, once again, we were able to at least inspire one person, be it them going through a hard time, be it a young artist that wants to sing but they don't want to put themselves out there. For people that don't know, this is quite a funny thing for me in the last couple of years. I was very extroverted. Well, at school I was introverted majorly because I was bullied, but obviously, through the industry and everything, I became very extroverted. But the last couple of years, I've been struggling with anxiety, and especially, what do they call it?
Depression?
No, not depression, man. The other one. I get anxious when I'm
anxiety.
Anxiety, yeah. I get anxious when I meet new people, and you know, sometimes don't even want to leave the house because I know I've got to go to a show where people are going to talk to me.
Agoraphobia?
No, man.
I'm kidding.
I'm not even close.
He's not Agnetha in any single way.
You know what I'm saying? I've got like when we go to the movies, I insist social anxiety. That's it. And you know, you wouldn't think so being a performer, but I've got major social anxiety. I don't want to, you know, when I'm at the movies, I want to sit like right at the end so that no one else sits next to me. And it's never been like that, but it is now a thing that's getting quite out of hand sometimes.
Well,
and I completely push myself.
No, you do.
You know, out of it.
But everybody knows it's one of my pet hates growing up was, and actually as well. Sorry, when I'm at family functions and all sorts of things before. Oh, you can sing a song, and funny enough, that bugged me. I wouldn't. I'd go shy. I'd go whatever. I don't want to do it. And usually I end up doing it anyway. But put me in front of 20, 50, 100 people, 1,000, 6,000 people on a stage. It's almost like a switch goes. Greg, I mean, we've
I can
spoken
do
about
that
it
too.
before. There's
I
a
can do
switch.
that too. Yeah.
He does it. And I mean, nobody would know it that Emanuel is actually one of the biggest introverts you will find. And I mean, I picked it up for the first, I'd say, 2 weeks of knowing him over 3 years ago, purely because of who he is. He's so out there for everybody and for a cause. He will be whoever he needs to be to make sure the cause gets driven. And he puts himself second in a lot of regards. It's not the best thing to do always, but it's also admired. I do admire it because it actually gave me that courage and things to do it too. That's why I've grown so much. I mean, that's why that song that Brian gave us to sing for good, it has so much more meaning, because when you start putting it, people do come into your life for a good reason to help you grow. Yeah. And I mean, everybody on these pages have helped us grow in some way, be it inspiration, be it viewing, be it anything in that regard. I mean, I've got a message coming through. Sorry, Auntie Matt. But I mean, my Auntie Mattie saying thank you for singing the song for her and stuff like that. She's inspired me my entire life. Yeah. And I mean, my mom has multitude of siblings, blood siblings. But in all my mother's life and my existence on this planet, my mom's true sister was Mattie Swanepoel. And that's why she's so close to my heart in every single way. And each and every one of you have influenced, you've helped me grow. I mean, in so many ways, and keep me strong. And we love each and every one of you. I mean, Leanne, Chantal, Leandri, Lara, Storm, Greg. I mean, even
just before we go to the next song, Chantal said they gave me permission to say what's what her struggle is. Chantal's a recovering drug addict that's been clear or clean for a couple of years, so that's inspiring, to say the least. But she now lives. She lives, that's the big thing. Mm-hmm. But she's still struggling with depression. Mm. And we actually got talking about that after our show where I spoke about depression. And, they once again, I reached someone who's now willing to talk about what they're going through and willing to help other people. So, Chantal, strong's for you. And, I'm right behind you. And I can't wait to actually do some work with you. Telling you a story and helping other people. But in any case, enough talking. Let's sing. We're going to do 2 in a row. Mm-hmm. And okay. So as I said, request from Brian Schimmel and I think it was Storm or Laura or both. Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. I hope you enjoy it.
Well, actually, we're doing it, so it's by us. Sorry.
Yeah, not the songwriters.
Like anyone would be, I am flattered by your fascination with me.
Like any hot-blooded man, I have simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not alone, you're uninvited and unfortunate slight. Must be strangely exciting to watch the stoic squirm. Must be someone I'm telling to watch them burn me, shepherd. But you're not allowed, you're uninvited and unfortunate slight. Like any uncharted territory, I must seem greatly intriguing. You speak have experienced love like mine before, but this is not allowed. You're uninvited and unfortunate. Like don't think you are worthy. I need a moment to deliberate. It can play in the background while we talk.
There we go.
It's a major long outro.
I know, right?
How amazing is that song though? I love the words. It was still angry and honest. And I actually saw this week her album Jagged Little Pill was 25 years old. So there's a new digital release with Untamed, listen to me, unplugged versions, acoustic versions of her songs, and I can't wait to actually purchase it because, as you know, Jagged Little Pill was one of my favorite albums of all time. I still have the album.
It still is.
It's all angry and stuff, and you know,
and we all go through our angry phases.
Well, you know, angry music gets me through depression and through
I
hard
swear
times.
my angry phase happened after 25.
Yeah.
And in going into my 30s.
Really?
Because I was this really carefree little shite. I really was. I mean, anybody that knows me from growing up and things like that, I was the most carefree, hardly anything phase. Yes, I had hassles and I was bullied from standard 6 through to standard 8 or 9. But I still found my way to be able to file back the crap and just plod forward. And I was very happy to go along with the flow. I was very blessed in matric, though, to have had the... hello. I will put it this way. Through bullying and everything, Jacques became the biggest hypochondriac you can find in the world. I would find any reason not to go to school. But then came matric, and I entered two individuals into my life, Andrew Wilson and Stephen O'Halloran. And... I'd had Aileen Rogers and my friends in that, and we just became such a close-knit group. And it's funny how influence and support, like we've been talking about the entire show, that support, that the minute it's there, and there's no judgment, there is no, guys, support is one thing. You can have an opinion, and you can give it, and you can guide, but that's all it is. Start getting judgy, and trust me, you'll be dropped faster than you can say shite. Because being judgmental is everybody. Hello, that's one of my biggest.
It's a big difference.
It's a big irk.
So here's a story for you. When I was a kid, before my mom and them and my sister and everyone knew that I was being bullied, the one time. So I want to hear from you guys. What did you do to get out of school? But the one morning I woke up early. I didn't want to go to school because I didn't want to get bullied. So what I did was, Mom, I'm sorry. I faked having German measles. Okay, so how I did that, and please kids, do not do this at home. I took my mom's brush. And I knew that German measles starts behind the ears. So I took the brush. I was always a very good actor. So I'm sorry, Mom. And I took the brush behind my ears and I pushed it really hard. So it looked as though I was getting a rash. And I remember my sister always called me out on my bull. Always. She still does. And I remember... my mom was like, oh, shame. Okay, yeah, well, you've got to stay at home. And Amanda turned around and said, she won't remember this. She turned around and said, oh, man, I see don't want to shikni. Hoe kan hy by die huis bly? And yeah, I wasn't sick. So I'm really sorry. You know, I was a kid and I was being bullied.
But it happens. It's funny that psychological thing.
I was very convincing,
No,
but I wasn't sick.
How is this of convincing though? My poor father. I put my father through. My father and my parents, God rest their souls, I put them through hell. Because, like I'd mentioned, I mean, I won't go into details. It's rather graphic and it's no fun. But I'd gone through all the motions of being bullied and everything. And, I mean, my standard 6 year, I was absent 70 days. I still got through.
Sure.
Standard 7, I think it was 86 days I wasn't there. Still passed. But over and above that, it was in standard 6. Jacques trips into a hole. Now, if you know the Tomlinson family in any regard, we're the most clumsy bunch out there, and we will on a flat field we will tell us to walk and we'll find the hole and we'll fall in it. But now this particular day, it happened, but no damage. So Jacques climbs out and decides this is good. Everybody has seen you fall into this hole, start limping. That's another reason you don't have to come to school the next day. So I start limping.
That's
for a solid
my story.
Oh, wait for it. For a solid 2 weeks, Jacques found a reason to limp, and I was convincing, even right down to the right leg and everything. Eventually, my father is beyond himself. I mean, they obviously pulled their hair out. They knew I was this little hypochondriac that had happened. And they take me to doctor now to prove that it's wrong and Jacques has nothing wrong with his ankle. I don't know who was more surprised, my father or myself, when the x-rays came back and it showed that I'd cracked my ankle.
I know.
Yeah, and there was me.
Hulle noem die blinde sambok.
Yeah, and then it is a blinde sambok because then they went and put plaster of Paris on me. You know, blinde sambok has a way only to find out plaster of Paris I'm allergic to. So there's me flipping all good and well, but you trust me, karma is a B1TCH in every single way, because then I was on a fiber cast. You know, they put that on and everything, and guys, just be careful what you put out there into this universe, because it head slaps you every now and then.
Dion, jy moet lekker slaap, geniet skool
Slaap
môre.
lekker, Dionkie.
En dankie dat jy ingekyk het. Ons is
Yes.
baie lief vir jou. And anyways, let's move on to the next
Yes,
song,
we can.
because we're
My-
running our own story here.
Oh, good God. But don't we normally?
Okay, so yeah, I think can we please cut that third song?
Yes, that we're cutting.
Okay, because that's very long,
Yeah.
and that first song as well.
That one there, yeah.
So we're gonna do 2 more songs for you guys, and
And we're going to be playing out with... actually, no. Can we do that now?
what?
Because we want to put something out to you guys. We have become TikTokers.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, so
Now-
we've got a new challenge for you guys.
Yes, all of you need to sign up to TikTok. Now, it's not... Actually, yeah, it's compulsory.
I just read Laura's story about Storm. You think that is bad? Storm wrapped her arm in plaster of Paris, faking a broken arm. Her mom, when she found out, made her wear it for weeks.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we've got a new...
Stormy, we've got this, girl.
Part of what we're going to do, we're going to incorporate TikTok. So what we're going to ask you guys to do, if you're on TikTok, if you're not on TikTok, please go onto TikTok. We are going to dare you guys to send in your funniest TikTok videos.
Yeah, now,
but
yours.
your funniest TikTok videos.
Yes.
So in other words, whether you duetted with someone, whether you duetted with us,
Yeah.
or whatever, because by doing that, we wanna actually spread some positivity during our show as well.
Because that's what TikTok has become for us. Not only that, though, but we haven't done it yet. We wanted to today, but Emanuel not feeling well this afternoon, we were unable to do it. But the actionable, there's sometimes a dance challenge that comes along. We'd like to actually do that and then challenge you guys to it.
And then I want to put it all together. I want to
Yes.
actually edit it all together so that we've
do a
got
montage
like
at some stage.
everyone singing together and then release it on TikTok. Because I think that would be amazing.
It will.
Okay,
It
so-
will be restricted to our 60-second deal.
No,
though,
that's fine if everyone does the same song and we put it all
yeah,
at
but,
one time. So not like our music video we did. Everyone's going to do the song at the same time.
but it doesn't have to be a song per se.
No, the dance. I mean, the dance.
I don't know which ones you've selected. You've
Well,
got 4 on there.
we decided to share some of our
Yeah.
favorite TikToks that we did
Yeah.
with you guys tonight, just to give you some inspiration. And
Now-
I hope you guys are gonna do this, because I'm gonna force you. I promise you.
And if anybody wants a pro in TikTok, Laura West is at your disposal.
Okay, so TikTok number 1.
You and me, right now. We're having it
love
out.
this one.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. I love it. That's so good. Okay, so that's Jacques being
Jacques.
Jacques. Okay, so
I'm gonna
this
do it.
one,
I'm gonna do it.
Everyone will remember this one.
Yeah. Romy will remember because her word at this point was 1, 2,
Try again.
3.
Whoop.
Oh,
Ow.
yeah, and
And that's not Charlie. I just want to say that's not Charlie.
Ooh, let's try again. Whoop. Bonk.
I can watch that forever.
uh-huh.
That was the most comfortable fall. TikTok 3.
Tell you my secret now.
This is so true. It's so true.
I see dumb people walking around like regular people.
They do walk around amongst us. And then TikTok 4. Love this.
Hey there, what's your name? Maybe want to be my buddy?
Kids.
I have never grown up with a few.
I would love to be your buddy. Want to be mine? I would love to be your buddy. Want to get down to her, possibly go get a snow cone or something?
You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy.
Me? A snow cone? Well, duh! Wait a minute. You're not 6 feet apart away from me. No! You're...
Okay, so I know that Brian said the grown-ups are not going to go on
Okay,
TikTok.
but then
I also said that, Brian.
It
But
is addictive. It is, and it's just a feel-good thing. Even if you don't do TikTok, just do yourself a favor. Just have a look. But over and above, okay, guess the other.
it is
chat-
so stupid. It is really TikTok is so stupid, but it puts a smile on our faces. So that's why we want to do it. So every week we're going to share your TikToks, and then we're gonna find one of those dance challenges. We're
Yeah.
gonna send it to you guys. And
Even
I'm sorry.
if we make up our own, the Untamed
I'm
challenge.
sorry, Brian. Even if you're not on TikTok, you are going to send in a video of the dance. We'll show you how to do it, and we're putting it together. You're now part of us, man. You're part of us.
Yeah, we told you.
Yes.
Stuck with
Yes,
you.
Brian. Yes. Stop saying no. We never say no in this industry. We always say
Oh,
yes.
yes, we
Anyways,
do.
okay, so let's.
Romy not doing that. We'll see.
Yes,
see.
you are. You are, Romy. We're going to find you.
Oh, yeah,
We're
you
seeing you Friday afternoon at the horses when we feed our horses. We'll do our TikTok there. Social distancing.
Laura. Oh, come on, Brian. Don't be a daughter now.
Exactly. You do not have 9.5 years left. You're still going to outlive us all.
Yeah, hello. Greg
Yeah,
says
and
nah.
Laura says Romy has no choice. She does not have a choice. Anyways, okay, so
Not
we're gonna do the next song for you guys,
Yes, we
and guys, nothing compares to you guys. I've got to be honest with
No,
you. Nothing
you're all
compares to you guys. Brian, that's a good idea. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out all night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing can take away those blues, 'cause nothing compares to you. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, Where did I go wrong? I could put my arms around every girl I choose, but it just reminds me of you. I went to the doctor and guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, boy, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool, 'cause nothing compares, nothing compares to you. All flowers that you planted, mama, in your backyard, all died when you went away. I know that living with me, baby, was sometimes hard, but I'm willing to give it another try. 'Cause nothing compares, nothing compares to you. Nothing compares, nothing compares to you.
That one.
You know what? It's come to that time of the night where we're going to say goodbye, and we of tot weerziens, in Afrikaans, for the people that doesn't understand Afrikaans all over the world. Tot weerziens means till we see you again, and it's such a better way than saying goodbye, because you know what? I don't ever want to say goodbye to another person in my life.
No.
Like, really, I don't. And Brian, stop talking about 9.5 years. I'm going to kill you if you keep talking like that, because,
hey, there's a movie, 9.5 Weeks, that was made years ago.
I
and it's
don't
still
care
relevant.
if Greg is going to assassinate you with whiskey in hand. I will be there to protect you.
Please, and we were talking about this the other day. Isn't there choreography going to be involved there? We'll just keep you separate. But
yeah, absolutely.
Over and
they'll do a tango.
Over and above that, though, we just want to say thank you very much to Mary and Tice for letting us feature you guys a little tonight. I asked them actually last night if we can. But just to share their story a little bit too, and just to share what they do. And guys, the links and things, I actually hope, Emmanuel, if you don't mind, it's on that document there.
Yeah, we're going to copy it while we're playing the social life
video.
Then
we'll share all their links. Please go like their pages, go have a look at their YouTube. They're incredible. They're magical
They
together,
are
actually.
phenomenal.
And if you can just, share their stuff too. It's just, please. They also can't perform right now. They don't know what's happening. They thought that they'll be back on the Vegas Strip within the last 2 weeks. It hasn't happened. Her brother, who is also on some Broadway productions and things like that. He's actually in Colorado with his better half, because there's no performing. It's closed.
Yeah.
So it's sad but true. But all of us are out there to support each other, and if you can, it'll be fantastic.
Okay, so this last song we're going to play out with is a very special request. It doesn't really fit in with the set list tonight, but we haven't done it in a while, and because it was specially requested, we're going to do this. En dit's natuurlijk Kinders van die Wind, our version, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and we will see you guys again on Saturday, where we're going to have a lekker show, and just be safe. Please look after yourselves. You know, with all the COVID scares at the moment, and it's just rising, just be safe. Carry on with your life, but be safe, because it's just not...
and guys, don't push yourself too far. If you're not feeling well, it doesn't mean it's COVID. It just means you need to take it easy, take a gap, take a break.
I know I don't have COVID. I think my sugar is just a bit low. So
no, it's not what I'm meaning.
After this, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna sleep. That's what I'm doing.
You need to. But no, what I'm just trying to say is, guys, just take care of yourselves. The stress is has taken its toll on all of us, and we kind of forget the toll that it takes. Just because things start perhaps coming right or things like that, it doesn't mean the damage hasn't been done regardless. Take time for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes a day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, but in any case, let's move on and have a fantastic evening. We're playing out with this, and if you haven't seen our animation, we're gonna play it right after this again and finish off with the socialite video.
Thank you so much for doing those 2 little tykes. They're incredible.
Yeah, well, I've got so much more planned now that I've been inspired with Untamed Show.
The reason why EP Digital has an animation department. Hello, ta-da. Anyway,
it's a passion. It's a passion. Okay, so enjoy.
Likkie van levenswel en weer, van ver vergane schepe in die kellers van die see.
Die woorde is vergeten, maar toch die dinkie draai, soos vaag bekende griepies uit 'n baie ou verhaal van zwervers sonder rigting, van soekers wat nooit vind. Allemaal maar net kinders van die wind. Gezichten, dromen, namen is deur die wind verwaai. En waar je nou die dromen is, zo net een kind kan rijden. Van zwervers zonder richting, van zoekers wat nooit vindt. En eindelijk is allemaal maar net kinders van die wind. Van zwervers zonder richting, van zoekers wat nooit vindt. En eindelijk is allemaal maar net kinders van die wind. Net kinders van die wind. Net kinders van die wind.
Hello Leanne, oh my goodness.
Bye julle moet 'n lekker aand hê vanaand.
En
love you guys. I'm playing out with our new animation, and that's going to be the intro for every Untamed show. We love you guys.
Love
2
you.
bits, and see you guys on Saturday.
bye.
Lights, camera, action. Do you want to use your talents? Cancer Socialite is back, and we are looking for you. Are you a singer, duo, or have the passion and talent to change the world? Are you a dancer, dance duo, or crew that can inspire while helping people with cancer? Do you want to showcase your theatrical and acting talents? Or do you think you have what it takes to be a model? Then Socialite 2020 is for you. Our industry-leading partners will be scouting and offering opportunities for fresh talent, as well as platforms for exposure to get your foot in the door. Be a part of the spectacular taking place at Carnival City in Johannesburg. Follow us on social media or go to www.cancer.org.za for more information. Cancer Socialite, singing, dancing, acting and modeling. Perform for a cause.
"2020 has changed the world forever. It has ushered in warranted stresses and organized chaos, protesting, irrational fears and thoughts. COVID-19, self-preserving imprisonment, social distancing, quarantine, and isolation. With the uncertainty in the world as we watch powerlessly through fake news, social media, and extreme limitation, we are forced to break free, think out of the box, move with the times, and bring us closer again safely, rebuilding the connections most needed for personal and professional success and needs. Stay current, stay safe, and stay in touch. Let us help you. Our virtual services include webcasts, webinars, virtual events, promotions and launch facilitating, event coordination, photography, videography, live streaming, animation, editing, virtual education and workshops, comprehensive production services, website design, development, SEO, maintenance, analytics, hosting, and so much more. We have been inspired to evolve. It is our business to know your business. Never let society limit your dreams. Be local or be international. Contact EP Digital. We handle it all.